Oh, what's going on? Hey, so you notice I just finished my holiday shopping. Alright, why not give you a brief description on each piece? I did mention these in an email that I sent out in case you're looking for something new for your family and friends. These are essential pieces of my practice, the practice of my community, as well as the practice of Gymnazo, in which I am a part of as well. Alright, so let me just dive into it quickly here. Just a little bit about each of these, won't keep you very long, and then you may have an idea of what you're going to get, your special people. Alright, so having said that, I'm holding the trigger point ball. I have the Wing Chun ring, and this was actually made by Jim Morgan. Alright, he does have a website that I will list if you're interested in getting that. This is a toasted walnut wooden Wing Chun ring here. And then you'll notice across my posterior shoulder is the RMT rope. This one is actually by Slush Ropes. It's one of the gift packs that you can get during holiday season. So it comes in 4 colors. Alright, I do have the black, I have the neon yellow, the pink, and I gave away a neon purple. Alright, so having said that, trigger point ball is exactly that. You are looking for the trigger point. Alright, I often think of it like if you had a sniper in that scope, you're trying to hone in on a very specific area when it comes to soft tissue release or just looking for some freedom in a certain area. It's great for pinpointing, targeting those areas, right? So we've done work with the trigger point, laying down on the trigger point ball in the hip flexor, all right, working into the lateral or posterior hip, so on and so forth. You can work it right up into the rib cage. Obviously, there are endless ways to use it. A great and inexpensive holiday gift is the trigger point ball. It comes in multiple sizes depending on what you're looking for. If you need help trying to figure that out, please let me know. All right, so that's the trigger point ball. Next, we'll go into the Wing Chun ring. All right, this is one of my new favorites here. I was put onto this by CJ Kobliska, Director of Programming at Gymnazo. And actually, you'll know this is Jim Morgan's symbol there, and then flipped is that. I also have a bamboo version of it. All right, a little bit lighter, about the same diameter, actually just a little bit smaller there. That you can get the bamboo or other wooden. You can even get stainless steel ones on Amazon. Okay. Now, why is this part of my practice? This I'm learning about tension and tension balance as part of my practice. So oftentimes, if you have worked with me or you see some of my videos that I put up, you'll notice that I'm either trying to crush this, meaning I'm pushing this together, creating an active tension within the body. It's getting a certain response from my muscles, from my tissue, and essentially, I'm learning to balance, reorganize, and stimulate certain parts of the system. Now, on the same flip side, I take it and I'm trying to pull it apart. So I'm never going 100% in doing this. I'm always, though, have about a 10 to 15%. Now, I've actually done this exercise with some people where we take positional holds, where we're trying to pull apart for a minute to a minute and a half. And they're seeing great results in working through their posture, especially those that are sitting at a desk a lot of the time. So if you know someone who's maybe sitting at a desk and you want to help them, maybe they have the shoulder pain, maybe they have the neck pain, maybe they're stuck in kyphosis, things like that, or kyphotic posture, things like that. This is a great tool, again, relatively inexpensive, that you can add to the tool belt and help them out. If you need any insight or demonstration on how to use it, please let me know. So the Wing Chun ring is great for that. There are many other ways to use it, but that's kind of where we'll start with that. All right, going on, you have the RMT rope, okay, through David Weck. This one is actually through Slush Ropes, okay. It was part of the holiday pack that they do in which you can get 4 ropes. I've given some of them out, but I do have the neon pink. I have a black, and then I have a neon yellow, and I've given out the neon purple. All right, the RMT rope, you may have seen some people dabbling with it here and there. It is definitely something that's growing. Really great for integrating the body, bringing in the connectedness that really it wants, it craves, because we've so often taught the isolation. All right, so in speaking to that, you can have many different drivers as you work through this. All right, I've personally worked with some people like Ellie Henson, Hardcore Henson, and CJ Kobliska that I would consider close to masters of this RMT rope. And they've shown me some things that are really great in terms of freeing up the body, freeing up the mind, teaching the thoracic spine, the shoulder blades, the scapulothoracic, all the way through the wrist, and how to integrate that into the hips there. So again, in terms of holiday gifts, if you know someone who just is a little bit more kind of here and doesn't know how to access a lot through the spine to open up mentally, emotionally, as well as physically, you can always suggest something like this. This is one of those, I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to step outside for 10 minutes. I'm hanging out with my kids. I'm going to get a set for the kids. And you can all learn how to move together. It's one of those in which it's almost like an active meditation. All right, so fantastic choice there. Definitely much more popular here, all right, with that option. Moving on, you have the mobility stick. All right, great for stretching before a session, great for stability during a session, and you can use it as active tension during a session as well. And then great for the cool down when you're kind of bringing everything back down to earth. Want the body to just kind of touch up, loosen some of those maybe tighter areas as you go on with the rest of your day. All right, now you can get the mobility sticks in different sizes. I am 5'9", so I got the smaller size of the mobility stick here. It is just above me. All right, you can get, depending on your height, they have recommendations for how tall you want to go with that mobility stick. All right, and then if you get the bundle, it'll come with, all right, 2 of the big, 1 of the little, and you'll notice that when you're searching the options that are available. Having said that, all right, in terms of using this, it can come in many different ways. If I want to take a warrior stance and I want to start working some of the internal tensions in that inside right hip as I feed up through the left rib cage, all right, I can really work that. So a simultaneous stretch or lengthening there. All right, I can work the tensions through if I want to go the lateral aspect of the body, keeping a stable base, just like so. All right, there are many different ways to use this mobility stick. If I'm inside of my programming, maybe my programmer, my trainer wrote up landmine usage, but I'm not comfortable using the barbell yet. I can go with the mobility stick as my barbell landmine, and I can work some coiling, all right, probably like you've seen in Landmine University, things like that. You can even get it working, trying to understand just overhead press and the active tension that goes behind that, all right? So great option, again, so many uses for these pieces, all right? And last but not least, I did mention in the email Fit Fighter, right? So Fit Fighter, just like so. Okay, this is a 5. If you get the home bundle, you get a 5, a 15, and a 25. That is what I got, and I'm definitely going to get some more. This has been, I'm not exactly sure what it is about this piece of equipment, but my community that I work with have really caught on to this Fit Fighter more so than they have dumbbells, all right? And I'm not exactly sure why. I'm not exactly sure if it's a confidence thing because you can put both hands on it, where a dumbbell you're usually only holding the one hand. I'm not sure if it's just kind of the way it holds the weight and it's that even weight throughout. I'm not sure what it is, but people love this piece of equipment. Now, how do I use it? I can go up on the shoulder and work a common step matrix, right? I can go across the posterior shoulder, and maybe I want to work a single leg balance posterior reach, just like so. I can hold at the chest. Maybe I just want to work some chest squats or front squats, and maybe I'll throw in an overhead press. Maybe I'm working an arc swing, all right, just like so. There's so many ways to use it. You could drop down quad position, all right. Maybe you want to use it as a drag to create some resistance. So I'll drag it from one side through to the opposite and then come back through. Again, great options there. those are the pieces, or some of the pieces I listed in the email in regard to holiday gifts. Please let me know if you have any questions about them. I'm here to answer. I can take you through demonstrations, so on and so forth. I can help you figure out, kind of fine-tune a bundle for your special people or friends and family, coworkers, whatever. And other than that, I would just say, today I'm wearing my Lucy's. All right, got my Lucy's from Kinnis on my feet. Been a great day. Felt very connected to the earth. And there's nothing like thinking about Lucy, that first, I want to say ape, all right, way back when, walking around planet Earth, got those on the feet, all right? So, let me know what you think. Let me know if you need help. Have a great holiday season, all right? Peace.